What's up guys, TheFlawlessWin here today, and I was playing some UU earlier on Pokemon Showdown, and I ran into this guy. He gave me a pretty nice battle, and like I've said before, you guys are always welcome to send me teams you want me to use, or just challenge me straight up. I mean, if it's a good battle, I'll probably upload it either to my own channel or to Gamer Squad, so yeah. I was playing this guy, and he has some interesting Pokemon. The only UU Pokemon he's using are Cofagrigus and Xatu. I kind of know what Cacturne and Miltank are going to do, because I do play a little bit of NU, but yeah, Electivire and Kabutops, those are RU Pokemon, and I never really play RU, but enough of me rambling, let's get into this. Alright, so he leads off with Xatu. I lead off with Mienshao. I just go straight for the fake out, like, I don't know. It was obvious, the Cofagrigus switch was obvious, but I don't know. I didn't want it to over-predict, so I just go for the U-turn on the second turn, and I got out to Rotom Heat. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I was predicting that. That's why I went out to Rotom Heat, and he goes for the Protect here. I am Choice Specs, so, I don't know. He knows I have to switch out, so it's just going to stay in and burn something, and I guess the best thing to get burned would be Uxie, because all Uxie really does is Stealth Rock, and he's not a physical attacker, so yeah. I go for the U-turn here, predicting his Xatu switch, because Stealth Rocks is kind of obvious. So now he goes for the U-turn, and I believe I go for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I go for the Volt Switch, and it lands on this Miltank and does a ton of damage. That's nice. So now I go out to Mienshao, and he switches out to Cofagrigus. I predict that, go for the Stone Edge. It does a decent chunk, but I'm pretty sure he protects. Yeah, he protects here, and I think Leftovers brings him to a range where he can live one, so I don't want my Mienshao to be burned. So I just U-turn out. That's kind of bad for me. I really should have just hard switched, because when I use U-turn, I pick up Mummy, and that gets rid of my regenerator, so I can't heal up after I switch. So I U-turn into Rotom Heat, and I try to go for the Volt Switch again. But he switches out to Electivire, and this thing has Motor Drive, and I really had no clue what this thing had. So, like, the only thing I knew about this thing is it has weak physical defense and strong physical attack. So I go out to Hitmontop for the Intimidate, and now I predict his switch back into Cofagrigus and go back out to Rotom Heat. I try to go for the Overheat and misses, and now he knows I'm locked into that, so he goes out into his Kabutops, and these things have some pretty bad special defense, I know that. So I was really expecting that Overheat to do more. I mean, it is 4 times resisted, but still. But he did tell me after this game that his Kabutops was kind of a defensive form. So, yeah. I go for the U-turn, he protects, so now he knows I'm locked into U-turn because 95% of Flygons are Choice Scarf. So I go back out to Rotom Heat, and I don't know why I keep going out to Rotom Heat. He obviously has stuff to take both Volt Switch and Overheat, but I don't know. But I stay in again, like an idiot. I mean, it's obvious he's going to switch out to Electivire for the Motor Drive, and I still go for the Volt Switch. But I go back out to Hitmontop. He goes for the Thunderbolt. I did look up on Smelgon after this battle, and they do have a lot better physical attack, but I guess you could throw some special attacks on there. So I predict to switch to Cofagrigus, go for the Toxic, and I'm pretty sure he'll go for the Will-O-Wisp. So once again, I go out to Uxie, and now we're both status, and he switches out into Xatu. I go for the Psychic, just to try to get damage on that thing. I didn't want to go for the Stealth Rock, because I knew he'd probably switch out to Xatu, but now he goes for the Shadow Ball, and I go for the U-turn. And I switch out to Flygon, and I can't threaten this thing, so he switches out to Cofagrigus. I go for the Stone Edge, but it misses, of course. And now predicting his Will-O-Wisp, I go into Uxie, who's already burned. And let's see, what do I do here? I either go for, I think I might just go for the Psychic. Yeah, I do. I go for the, I go for the U-turn. I'm thinking of a different play, yeah. I go for the U-turn, it lands on this Cacturne, which does an underwhelming amount of damage, considering it's 4 times effective, and Cacturne is pretty frail. But I predict this switch back into Cofagrigus, and I go for the Stone Edge. And I'm thinking one more will kill him, so he has to switch out, and he goes into Kabutops to take this, and, I mean, it does take it relatively well, but I'm pretty sure Kabutops doesn't have a reliable form of recovery. And I keep going out to Hitmontop on this thing, because I know these things can sweep. Like, they, I think they have access to, like, Sword Stance and all that stuff, so I know they can sweep. I was just trying to be cautious of that. So he switches out to Cofagrigus on my Hitmontop, and he goes for the Pain Split, which actually kind of I switch out to Uxie, which gives Uxie more health, and decreases his health. So now I go for the Psychic on the switch. That I was thinking of this play earlier, and it gets the critical hit on his Milk Tank, and he goes for the Milk Drink. And I get another critical hit right here. So, I mean, these crits really didn't matter. I mean, he's just going to Milk Drink the damage off anyway, but I knew he was probably going to Milk Drink again, so I just went for the Stealth Rock to get him up. That was a pretty nice play on my part. I got him up without him switching into Xatu. So now I got it to Mienshao, and I predict him to stay in, but I missed the high jump kick. That was like, oh my god, that was such like a cool play, but it was wasted because I missed the stone. I missed the high jump kick, then I predict to switch into Cofagrigus and miss the Stone Edge. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? This battle would have been so much easier if I would have killed one of those guys. I mean, what the hell? Come on. So I keep going for the Stone Edge. He goes out to Kabutops, and I do know this thing can carry Aqua Jet, so I do switch out. But it turns out he doesn't have it. I really should have just killed him there, but I didn't. And now he goes for the Rapid Spin. I didn't even know these things got Rapid Spin, but I make the safe play and go for close combat, kill it off, but now it kind of sucks because I don't have my rocks up anymore, and Uxie's dead, so yeah. I try to go for the Rapid Spin on his Cofagrigus, hoping he would over-predict and predict my Toxic, but he doesn't, so I go for it the second turn, and now this thing is Toxic. And right here, I make a really foolish play. I mean, like, I keep going for the Rapid Spin, predicting him to switch out, because I do have Sucker Punch on this thing. Well, I guess it really wouldn't do much in combination with Burn, but with the Sucker Punch and the Toxic, that would do a lot of damage to him, so I kept hoping he would switch out into like Xatu or something, and I could get the Rapid Spin off, so that doesn't happen and he kills me. I kind of play like an idiot there, but now I can switch out into Mienshao and things kind of go downhill for him right here, so I go for the Stone Edge, he switches out to Milk Tank, and now I just go for the U-turn, and I go out to Rotom Heat, and now like something has to die. He doesn't have that Kabutops take the overheat anymore, so either this Cofagrigus dies or something on his team dies, because he told me after the battle his Milk Tank doesn't have thick fat, it has Sap Sipper. I think he said to like block Leech Seed and stuff like that. So yeah, I just stay in with Rotom Heat because Hazards will kill me if I come back in, so I just let the Xatu kill me. So yeah. Now I can go into Flygon and just Stone Edge a bunch of his guys. I honestly thought I could kill the rest of his team with Stone Edge. Well, not the Electivire, but I thought I could kill this Cacturne pretty easily, but he tries to go for the sub, and he has 24% health, and you need 25 to make his sub, so that was kind of a fail on his part, but yeah, I thought I could kill the Cacturne easier, but he said after the battle that his Cacturne was a little more defensive. So I go to Mienshao on this Electivire to take the Ice Punch as Death Fodder. Now I can go out to Flygon and outrage the rest of his team. I honestly thought I'd kill this Electivire with Outrage too, but he lives it with 1% HP. Stab, 120 power, and Adamant too. I definitely thought that Outrage was going to kill, but I can go into the Yanmega, get the speed boost, and kill him with a Bug Buzz. That was the only time Yanmega came out the whole battle, but you know, Yanmega helped me win the battle, so like I said, if you guys want to send me any teams or want to battle me or anything, just send me a message. Those are always welcome. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.